guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Peculiar Chinaza and this is my first video in 4 years. I know, 4 years. Like the last time I posted a video was in 2020. Damn. A lot of things were going on in my life. I had started earlier because I was really thinking that like YouTube was my thing. I was enjoying being on YouTube. But the problem was like when lockdown happened, I was still going, and then I had a situation. First of all, like I gave my life to Christ. I became born again, and um because of that, like I had like a new perspective of some things, and I really just wanted to be by myself and get more acquainted with my faith. So that was why I decided that okay, maybe I need some time off. But what like took me off pata pata was not really like the video, was not really like my faith, but also like I had an experience. I was in a situationship, and um basically like when I gave my life to Christ, I had to like determine whether I wanted to be in that relationship as it was or not. And somehow shall we broke off because like we didn't want the same thing, and that was like a very heartbreaking moment. But it also like made me to now decide that, okay, I really want to get grounded in my faith. Then what happened was that because I wanted to get grounded in my faith, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to be talking about on YouTube anymore. And I just decided altogether that, you know what, let me just take some time off and get more grounded in my faith. And then from then, I could come back. I knew I was going to come back to YouTube anyways because like I really liked YouTube. I really like YouTube actually. So I actually took a break during that period. So it was not just YouTube I took a break from. I took a break from my relationship, my friends, like, and I don't if you ask me now, I don't think that I should have done that. Then looking back, I shouldn't have done that at all. But that was what I did that time, and I thought that was like what I should have done. I cut off from everybody. What made it worse that my phone even got misplaced self. So I literally cut off from like everybody that I knew, and I just stayed by myself for like a year or so. So in that 4 years, I have graduated from uni. I finished from university in 2021. Because of like the COVID and everything. I was meant to finish in 2020, but I finished in 2021 because of COVID. So I did my convocation. I didn't like the convocation. In fact, I didn't attend my convocation actually. I didn't attend my convocation because I didn't finish well. By the time I was done, like in my final year, I did very well. Like in year 3 and year 4, I did very well. Like I had a very good result in year 3 and year 4. So like at that point, like I was already like in the game. Like I was already ready to like change my result and do better and stuff. Like my final year result was like the best result that I had in school. And so like I felt bad basically. I felt really bad. Like it touched me that like I didn't finish well. So when convocation came, I was like, what's there? Like I don't there's nothing to celebrate. Do you get? And that was why like I didn't attend my convocation. I mean I attended, but like I attended like to just go and celebrate other people. I didn't dress well, like I didn't celebrate, but I attended the convocation to celebrate other people. I've also gone for my service. Yeah, I served in Calabar. That's one of the highlights of my life. Basically, like serving in Cross River State, Calabar was one of the highlights, or is a major highlight in my life. Basically, um, I really enjoyed serving in Calabar. I have regrets. I have things that I would have done differently, but generally, like if I was to look back at Cross River, my service here, I would have many good things to say. I made friends. I met people. I had a full life. I had the kind of life that I mean, I started building the kind of life that I really think that I would normally have, like the kind of person that I am would have. Like I really enjoyed meeting people and just building a community of friends, acquaintances, family. I think that was like my major highlight in Calabar. Okay, then also I did something that I've dreamt of for the longest time. I went back to my alma mater and I talked to the students, and it was just a very refreshing moment. That's something I wish I had pictures to show you guys, but my phone got misplaced and I didn't back up my picture, so everything gone. So this is a new phone, so that's why I don't have pictures. But I really wish I had pictures to show you from my service here, and excuse me, from like going to the Calabar campus of my alma mater. By the way, I went to Deeper High School, if you don't know. So like when I finished my service year, I then went ahead to work on a documentary. That is probably like, if I'm talking about like my career path, that is one of the, at this point in my life, working on a documentary as the director and the scriptwriter. I worked at several other things on that particular project, but you see that part of the project, the documentary part of the project, I worked as a director and the scriptwriter, and it came out like really well. And I would attach the video to the documentary below. I think you should watch it. Actually, every female should watch it. I think you'll find it interesting. I think I have lost my faith. So it's funny how like in the past 4 years I gained my faith and I lost my faith at the same time. It's just funny. This is something that I talk about a lot on my email list. I've talked about it a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm trying not to even talk about it as much anymore because like I don't want it to be everything that my email list is about. In the last 2 years, I think from 2023, I started to have questions. I've always had these questions, but I've just never like paid them any mind. I started to have questions, a lot of questions about like my faith and many questions basically, and I've not had the time, or I've not prioritized searching for those answers, and the questions kept like they kept coming and kept becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, that I don't have the answers to them. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to put this on a hold until I do have an answer to many of these big questions. Do you get? So pretty much yeah, I'm tagging it as losing my faith, but I'm not sure that like deep down I still acknowledge that, oh, okay, I really want to I really want to decide what I believe in. That's literally what it is about. It's not really about like, oh, I don't believe in God or anything. No, it's about like I want to decide the truth. I want to no longer do things just because my parents told me or I've been taught that way. I want to decide what I believe in and what I am working, with in my life, because I'm a grown ass adult now, and I would have children too. And what am I going to teach my children? Think about it. So those are the things like that has made me to question a lot of things that I believe in, a lot of things that I've just swallowed and I've just taken because people said so, because people that I look up to said so, that I should believe it. No. Yeah. I'm an adult now, so I get to think for myself. Do you get? I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm just saying that I have questions and I have not found answers, basically. And I've not been able to prioritize finding answers. That's it. I have been working with my parents. Um, I worked with my parents. My parents have a business where they sell photographic equipment, everything that content creators use, photographers use, videographers use, they sell. And they've been doing my dad has done that all his life, like all my life, and even before I was born, like he's been doing that business for a very long time. So as a matter of fact, all the gear that I'm using right now, I stole it. I stole it from the shop. I didn't take it. So I didn't buy it rather. So yeah. I was working in the shop. Like when I finished my service here, I didn't exactly have a plan on what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to take a break. I think I wanted to take like a break here so that I can actually figure out my life. But my parents did not allow me to stay at home, so they told me that I should start coming to the shop. So I started coming to the shop, and yeah, that's what I've literally spent. Like I spent 1 year at the shop, helping and working under my mom. We have two branches of the shop. Like one is on the island in Lagos, Nigeria, and the other one is in Ikorodu, Lagos, Nigeria. So my mom manages the one in Ikorodu, and the most part of like the past year she's not been available, so I have been the one working, but I answer to her. So that's it. After a while working with my parents, I started becoming dissatisfied with where I was, and I made a new decision that I wanted to no longer work with them and I wanted to build a career. And I decided that I wanted to build a career in project management. By the way, I'm documenting this process. I keep checking the mic because I didn't charge it, so I don't want it to die. Anyway, so I'm documenting the process of my job hunting on Instagram. So if you want to find out, like, it's not actually on Instagram. The real full gist is on my email. So you can subscribe to my email actually in the description. I'm documenting the process of job hunting. I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't know how like that thing is going to start. See, if I start ranting about job hunting, I will not finish. I will not finish. So just subscribe to my email list and you just get all the tea about my job hunting process. I've been searching for a job since September, and like actively since September. I've been searching longer than that, but actively since September. And yeah, it has not been such a delightful experience actually. Like, it's been it's been it's been crazy, man. I swear, like, it's been crazy. So yeah, I'm job hunting basically. That's something I'm doing. I'm looking for an entry level role in IT project management. So I'm trying to go into project management in tech, right? I don't have as much experience in that particular area, so I'm looking for an entry level role. Um, like I said, it's been hell. So just wish me luck that I get a job before the year runs out. I'm 20 something years old, and it's just really like, it's an experience, really. Like, it's an interesting experience to be this age and jobless. So that makes me feel like a loser and a failure, because this is definitely not the place that I thought that I would be at this age. Do you get? So it's many times it's sad and it makes me feel very depressed, or like feel very very sad. But I try to like pump myself with motivation and watching like YouTube videos of people that I think that like embody the kind of person that I want to be, so that I can be able to keep myself going. It is not a good place to feel like you cannot take care of yourself, you are not living your dream life yet. Social media makes it worse, of course, but I don't wish it for anybody really. Like, it's not a good place. I don't It's not a good place at all. Like, comparing yourself, feeling like a loser, sometimes you cry, you know, not a good place. I think that one of the exciting things about my life right now will be my email list. I started it towards the ending of my service year. It was meant to document 1 year post NYC. That's what I wanted to use it to do, and that was what I said I was going to use it to do, to share stories of my life for the next 1 year after my service year. I was hoping that I will be at a certain place in my life by the time I'm done with my service year, like a year after my service year. But as my service year finished and my life rolled out, it stopped being um it stopped being like stories of me trying to build my life to a certain particular place. It started becoming stories of me trying to figure out this life at all. Do you get? So yeah, I have an email list where I share how, like, I'm just literally trying to figure out my life. That's what it's about. I'm trying to figure out, and it's if you like this my channel, you like my email list. I think that if you are also trying to build your life, it will be so interesting to read. I literally just share my experiences, I promise, and I reflect about them. So it's a journal-like vibe. So I reflect. So if you're normally like an intentional person, if you're actually intentionally trying to build your life, I think you find my email list interesting. I do. I think you find it interesting. So subscribe. Go to the description box below. You'll see the link to subscribe. Subscribe. It's free. Nothing. I'm not collecting anything from you. Just subscribe and read stories, experiences of me trying to figure out my life. I got a new phone. Like I said, I got a new phone, and I decided that I was going to stop making excuses. I've been deciding that I was going to come back on YouTube for a long time. That, oh, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back. Oh, I just need a new phone. I just need a better phone. I just need a better phone. I don't have the best phones, but I decided, you know what? F it. Let's actually get to work. Let's get to work. Okay, let's start putting out videos. and that's what I'm doing. So welcome me, open your arms and welcome me on YouTube, please. I think the best way to welcome me right now will be to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you like me already. Yeah, pretty much. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and do everything that YouTubers ask people to do. Okay. My previous channel was about my life, really. Like, I was just sharing like videos of, I was sharing vlogs of my life. I was sharing vlogs of, it was during the lockdown, so I did a lot of vlogs. I did a lot of sit down videos where I talk about random things. Actually, I talk about hair, I talk about fashion, I talked about career, I talk about this very random things that I found interesting. So when I stopped on YouTube, I decided to think about like, okay, when I come back, what do I want to talk about? Because I no longer liked how my channel was. I didn't like how like the kind of, I was just everywhere and talking about everything. I mean, I was younger, so I was really having fun with YouTube, I promise. I was just having fun with YouTube. Expected content for my channel would be vlogs, a lot of vlogs because I'm not teaching. So a lot of vlogs, a lot of stories. I'm just really here to have fun. I'm here to share my life, and I just want to share my life. It'll be about finances, growing my career. That's where I am right now. That's the phase of life I'm in right now. I'm trying to grow my career. There's nothing to grow yet, so I'm trying to build. I'm trying to start my career. That's the phase of life I'm in. So a lot of my videos will center around that, around building my money, building getting the bag. It would center around like making life decisions. It would center around when I start having money, traveling and stuff like that. It would center around my experiences basically. So I think that you would love seeing life from my POV. So I think you should stick around. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Thank you. Alright, guys. I'm done here. Akuya is signing out, but I need you to tell me, what have I missed? What have I missed? Let me know in the comment section. And until next Sunday, this is me signing out.